Hello everybody, my name is Julia and I'm here today to do a reading for Leo. I realise it's been a while since I've done any sort of astrology type readings for most of the star signs, but as I've said before, this isn't my job, this is my hobby. It's something I do when my health allows me to. I had to retire from work due to some health problems, so this is something that's a real passion for me in life, something I really enjoy, and so I didn't want it to feel like a job. I didn't want it to feel like I was on a schedule of reading for people, so I do these readings when I feel inspired and drawn to. And just recently I've really enjoyed doing pick a card readings and tarot reviews and sort of various other videos. I think if you have a look in my playlists, I've got about 150 videos now of all different kinds, really. I've decided not to put dates on my videos because I just really do believe that if you're drawn to a video, either by the title or the thumbnail, or just something about the energy of it, then it's likely that there's a message there for you. It's likely that there's something there for you. As we always say, us tarot readers, this is a general reading. I'm reading for a collective. I'm hoping to tap into a collective for Leo here. So this is not a personal or private reading. So it's not going to resonate for everybody. And certainly not everything that I say will resonate for everybody. But I do hope if you're here, then there may be a message for you somewhere. And as always, I'm so grateful that you're here. There's so many wonderful tarot readers on YouTube that if you've chosen to spend your time watching my video, then I'm blessed. I'm really happy for that. So thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to my returning subscribers and everybody who has supported me this far. I'm about 9 months into my channel so far, so I'm really enjoying it. And the last couple of days I've just felt really inspired to read for star signs again. So I read for Virgo and Aries, and today I got up and I thought Leo. So here we are. I'm going to draw an oracle card just to set the scene for this video, for this reading for you. Then I'm going to draw some tarot cards, and then at the end I'm going to draw another oracle card which we will tie the reading up with, hopefully. I've just washed my hair this morning and it still hasn't dried. Look at it all. It's all still damp up near my head. So I've got my little heater on because it's quite chilly. So anyway, I hope that everybody is well. I hope that everybody is okay. I realise that these are still very difficult times for everybody in the world. I think we've been through it, haven't we, in the last couple of years, and we continue to do so. In many different ways. There's a lot of general sort of hardship around for people, I think, around the world, with rising prices, the media sort of fear-mongering people all the time about various things that are going on in the world. These are really quite troubling times, I think, for lots of us, so I do hope that that's not reflective of your own inner and your own personal experience at this time, Leo. So the first deck I'm going to use here is my Chakra Oracle deck. I very much like this deck. I think it's got a lot of different energies, some quite clear and simple and concise messages for people. I find it goes well with my reading. So spirit guides, please, if I could have a card for Leo, something that resonates for Leo, please. What does Leo need to know at this time? What would be helpful for Leo to know at this time? I do love these cards, but they are huge. My poor hands just don't want to shuffle them, really. Anyway, if we could have a card for Leo, please, Spirit. To start Leo's reading off here, what does Leo need to be aware of? We have guidance. It's very nice. Often when I draw these chakra oracle cards, I get the higher chakras. I don't very often draw sort of any of the lower chakras for people, which I continue to find quite strange, really. Aries had a root chakra card yesterday, but often the cards that come out are blue or purple, which is throat and third eye and crown chakra, isn't it? So this card is guidance, and we've got a kind of compass there, haven't we, which is perhaps a moral compass and an inner compass. And the key words on this card are support, love, signs and direction. We've got the tree of life in the middle of this card here also. We've got the sun and the moon. So this is the as above and so below card. So this is really about your connection to spirit, isn't it? About how you live your day-to-day life, how you experience things, what you feel, what you see, how you navigate your way through the world, really. So that's a nice card. So I hope that as I draw some tarot cards, it may start to become clear what perhaps this guidance is, what direction perhaps that you might be moving in, what some of the signs and synchronicities might be for you at this time. I put a new tablecloth on my table today, and I've just realised it's covered in candle wax, which just doesn't come out in the wash, does it? I'm gonna have to sit and pick it off, I think. Okay, Spirit, please. If we could have some tarot cards for Leo, please. What does Leo need to know at this time? What would be helpful for Leo to reflect upon in their life at this time? What is going on for Leo right now? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, ooh, powerful energy there to start with, the Devil. So this is Capricorn energy, this is earth energy. So this is a kind of enslavement, a dependence, a bad habit perhaps. This can mean many, many things. Hopefully that will become clear as we go on. We have the Page of Wands. So this is fiery energy. This could be you, Leo. This could be Sagittarius or Aries energy within your life at this time. So this is about learning, developing, growing, finding your own direction in life, I guess. And we have strength. It's lovely. That's turned up for you, hasn't it, Leo? This is your card. This is fire. This is Leo. This is inner strength, really. This is about conquering your own state of mind, conquering your own thoughts and feelings. Some strong energy here, Leo. Wow. And And the star. This is Aquarius. This is air energy. I often get mixed up with this card because it's the water bearer. I often think that this is a watery sort of astrology card, but it's not. It's Aquarius and it's air energy. But it's beautiful. It's a wish fulfillment card, isn't it? It's about being lucky, about positive changes, things going well for you in life. Feeling lucky, feeling fortunate. Wow, the world, they're all coming out for you, aren't they, Leo? So this is Saturn, this is earth energy. This is the culmination of all the astrology, a culmination of a cycle. This is the closing up of a cycle, perhaps even. And we have Justice. Blimey. These cards have been very well shuffled over time. So if these cards are coming out together, all these major arcanas, they are for you, Leo. So this is Libra energy, Justice. This is air energy again. So this is a card that is concerned with truth, with balance, with fairness. Yeah, wow. Look at that. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower. This is Mars energy, fire energy. This is what may not be that apparent to you at the moment. This is what you may not be that aware of at the moment. This is something that could be influencing you unconsciously. Or just sort of hanging around in the background of your life at the moment. But this is something happening suddenly. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's something actually that physically happens, but it could be a sudden change of mind, a sudden change of heart, a sudden change of direction. But it could also be a sudden change in your life. It could be that something happens. This is the kind of rug being pulled out from under your feet moment, isn't it? This is a reminder, isn't it, about making sure that you build the foundations of your life correctly, and that you don't allow your wishes and your hopes and your expectations to determine the course of your life, and that actually you are going more on reality, on what's actually real, rather than what you want to be real. This is about putting in the work, isn't it? Within yourself and within your life. So I don't know how that's resonating for you, Leo. So let's just have a little look at these and see what I think, see what I feel. I mean, we've got no minor arcana here currently. We have all major arcana and a page. And we have the card Guidance, support, love, signs and direction. And I've already mentioned that word, direction, a couple of times. The Page of Wands, I think, is perhaps looking for a new direction here. This can be somebody youthful in your life. This could be an aspect of you taking a new direction in life, sort of forging a new path for yourself. We've got the Star, which is a card of changes, I think, but not quick changes, not sudden changes. These are things that take time. And also with the card the World, this is a card of new directions and changes and closing up of chapters, closing up of cycles, new starts, you know, new beginnings. We start your reading with the Devil, don't we, here? This card can mean so many things to so many people. This can, in its more miserable forms, this can talk of real dependence, you know, addictions, addictions to all kinds of things. It doesn't have to be heavy drugs. It can be cigarettes, alcohol, people, certain behaviours, certain habits. This card can represent codependence within relationships, of things not feeling entirely well balanced. There can be an element of people pleasing with the Devil card. You know, we see these people here chained to the Devil, but they're not chained tightly. They're not forced to be there. They're there through their own free will. So whatever kind of destructive element or unhealthy, toxic element you might have in your life at the moment, Leo, it's something that you're kind of allowing. You know, I'm not here to sit in judgment of you. We all have devil moments. We all have devil energy within our life. We all have certain things that we feel we can't give up, or we feel powerless to change, or we feel trapped or stuck within certain energies, limited within certain energies. And I think really the message of this card, the Devil, is to transcend some of the fear around those changes, to transcend some of the anxiety that change brings, and to think about what's right for your higher good, not what's right for right now, but what's actually right for your higher good. I think I had some therapy over the last couple of years to look at some of my bad habits, to look at some of my sort of chronic patterns in life, and it's often anxiety that keeps us limited and bound to certain places, certain people, certain habits. And I think what I'm seeing here really is that perhaps something has happened recently within your life, or something is about to happen within your life. There'll be a kind of tower moment where some of this devil energy will become so in your face, if you like, that you're kind of forced into a different course of action, because that's the journey that I'm seeing in your cards here. Because directly following on from the Devil, we have the Page of Wands, and this is a fresh new start, isn't it? It's a fresh new direction. It's a more fearless, less anxious new direction. It's going to take inner strength. It's going to take inner resolve. We've got the Strength card here, haven't we? Which would remind us that we don't always need to force change, that sometimes change comes about through allowing it to happen, about sitting with various energies and allowing certain things to happen. There's no rush and no haste within these cards. As I said, there's nothing here of the day-to-day life particularly. These are all big karmic cards, which makes me think that whatever is going on for you at the moment, Leo, these changes, these things that you're going through, these things that you're facing at the moment, whatever they might be, that they're kind of part of your path. They're part of your own inner growth and your own progress in life. They're not things that you're going to suddenly wake up one day and find everything different, where you're going to suddenly find yourself feeling differently. But these are things that slowly and gradually, with work and intention and love for yourself, will change over time. Your 3 cards at the bottom here are beautiful cards, actually. I would say that your future holds much promise here, Leo, if you are able to deal with some of this devil energy, with some of this kind of limited and trapping kind of energy. I don't know what it is that you're struggling with. You know, for me, years ago, I had, you know, I smoked. I had to give up cigarettes. I've had certain patterns within my life that I've noticed about myself that I've realised as I've got older don't serve me any longer. Habits that I've had, how I react to certain people at certain times, and these are all things that have kept me entrapped really within a certain energy in my life, and I think that energy draws a similar energy to you, you know, like attracts like. So I think it's always important to address anything that might be keeping us stuck, and I can see that you're going to be called on to use your own inner strength, and this is your card, Leo, the card of strength. I think it's time to dig deep within that, to perhaps come at things from a slightly different angle if you're struggling with some of this devil energy. The Page of Wands here is turned very much away from the devil. He's not looking at the devil, he is looking at strength here. And he's moving forward. He's not looking back, he's looking forward. And he's looking forward in a much more positive and enthusiastic kind of way. And it does very much feel here that if you were able to address some of these more limiting energies, that you've got this beautiful future ahead of you. Something that will feel much more balanced for you. Something that could fulfill all of your needs, all of your wishes, all of your dreams. So let me clarify these cards. Probably as I lay some more cards, the message will change very drastically. That does often happen. But I will clarify. I think at the moment you're very much being called to really go inside and figure out what direction you want to go in life. Who you want to be, where you want to be, what you want to be doing. It's time to almost it's time to be a new person here, really. It's time to let the old go. And as I said, there is some concern with the Tower here being at the bottom of the deck, that something may have happened quite suddenly within your life to kind of force this, to kind of force your hand a little bit. But, you know, these things can be painful, but often are very necessary. You can't heal pain, you can't heal emotional pain and emotional distress by just sort of carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. You have to feel those emotions in order to process them. And I think that's what I'm seeing here with the Strength card and the Star. And also this card of guidance here. I think this may well be encouraging you to look to your spirit guides, to ask for help from spirit. to have some faith in spirit, to have some faith in the direction of your life, and have some faith within yourself as to who you are, Leo. So Spirit, if we could clarify these cards here, please. Thank you. So, why is the Devil here? We have the Queen of Swords. These cards are quite new for me using, so I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time looking at them because there's so much information in these images here. There really is a lot, you know, they just make my intuition and my imagination just ping like mad, really, these cards. So this is the Queen of Swords. So she's being shown here very much in her light attributes. This is a person who, it looks to me like she's helping a friend here to fill in a form. She's helping to write something down. Yeah, she's using her very, very powerful intellect here, I feel, to help somebody, which is really a really nice way to see the Queen of Swords. In some of the cards, she can be quite depressive and cold, and that's not what we're seeing here at all, is it? No. Okay, so I'm going to put the cards down and then I will interpret them for you. Why is the Page of Wands here? Excuse me. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So this is watery energy. This is Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. This is somebody sort of daydreaming and trying to manifest some romance into their life, aren't they? This is somebody really interested in pursuing the romantic side of life. Yeah, this is a daydreamer, isn't it? A daydreamer. Why is Strength here? And we've got the Six of Wands. These are so interesting, these cards. This is my Book of Shadows, Volume 2 deck, so below. They're really, really interesting cards. So the Six of Wands, this is Leo. This is Leo again. So we've, wow, that doesn't happen very often. So the Six of Wands is Leo with Strength. So this is you, Leo, isn't it? This is you feeling perhaps that you've got a mountain to climb in terms of your own self-healing, your own journey. Yeah, I think I think whatever is going on is feeling like quite, yeah, like a mountain to climb. I was just trying to get the words out there, really, but yeah, like a mountain to climb. Something that you're having to do step by step by step, slowly, slowly, and carefully, I think, here. I was just trying to think, normally with the Six of Wands we see a person on a horse, don't we, riding through a town, having had a victory, and somebody's kind of sat almost within their ego, feeling really quite good about themselves and life. And I suppose that's what's going on here in the climbing of the mountain. They are nearly at the top, aren't they? They have nearly succeeded in like this vast sort of adventure, this major challenge. And they are almost there. Yeah. Why is the star here? We got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is Virgo, isn't it? This is Virgo feeling really proud of their home. Somebody who's worked really hard to have a comfortable life, to enjoy their surroundings. You know, she's got a little apron on there, and all the food is set out on the table. She's looking out, just really just admiring and enjoying what she has. And that's gorgeous actually here with the star. Why is the World here? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is Virgo again. This is the Sun in Virgo. So this is somebody who's working really, really hard to master something. Somebody who's becoming quite skilled at something. But somebody who's very focused on what they're doing. Somebody who's working really hard to overcome things they might not understand, to learn new skills, to be successful at something, to master something. You know, we can see she's got lots of pots around her, and I would imagine that this has taken a lot of practice, hasn't it? And then why is the Justice card here? We've got the 6 of Swords. These cards are wonderful. This is Aquarius. This is Mercury in Aquarius, the 6 of Swords. So this is leaving troubled times behind, isn't it? We can see here she's running out of the darkness and into the light. This is leaving negativity behind. Yeah. And what have we got at the bottom of the deck here? Would you believe it? We've got the Tower again. Wow. I love how the use of colours are used in these cards here to kind of represent emotion. You know, the room around her is blue and cool and calm, and yet she's red and angry and upset. She's broken something. Something's happened suddenly. Something has broken. We have the Tower twice at the bottom of your deck here, Leo. Blimey. These are just such interesting cards, Leo. I'm glad we've got some minor arcana here now, which at least gives us some clues as to what might be going on in your kind of day-to-day life. Yeah. So this devil energy, this kind of dependence, this toxic behaviour has something to do with the Queen of Swords energy. I think here, to be honest, I think what this is about is about you having having confidence in yourself, in your own abilities to succeed and to achieve the things in life that you would like. I think that's what's starting to form here as a picture, really. I think you've had no confidence in yourself, really, to be honest, to be able to communicate and to use your intellect and to use your reasoning. It may be that you've had trouble, writing things down, forms, things like that could be something that you have a lot of issues with in life, that you're lacking confidence, that you've always felt like you've needed support with. This could be something that's kind of held you back and caused some sort of limiting beliefs about yourself. I have a couple of friends actually that are Leos, and they both suffer quite badly with dyslexia, and I guess that's what's making what I'm thinking about here really is that what this devil energy is about? Is it that you've kind of grown up just feeling not good enough, that you've grown up feeling that there's certain things you can't do, and that if you don't have support or you don't have help that you'll fail, and that this may have prevented you from moving forward in life and achieving certain things. You know, that sort of lack of confidence will affect many different aspects in your life, won't it? I do see this new direction that you're wanting to take. I do see that there's a romantic element to that. We've got the Knight of Cups here, haven't we? So this is an energy of emotions, isn't it? This is an energy of wanting to have a close emotional bond with somebody. And perhaps some of this sort of limiting energy of the devil has been holding you back in that, has been making you feel in some way that perhaps you're not good enough to get what you want or to achieve what you want. And then we've got these two cards of Leo here, haven't we? The Six of Wands and Strength. Which, I mean, my God, that's just like, how often does it come up in a reading that two of your most strong cards, really, because the Six of Wands I always associate with Leo. Leos can often be sat in their ego. I think Leos can often like a little bit of attention. You know, they're very, Leos are very giving, generous of spirit type of people, I think. And I think sometimes you feel that perhaps you don't get the recognition for those things, that sometimes you don't get the recognition for your efforts, for how hard you try. You don't get the recognition for your victories in life. And I think that perhaps this is something that you're having to dig deep about at the moment, that you're having to look inwards about at the moment, and to try and overcome some of these negative thinking patterns that may have become set up in your mind. Yeah. It's funny that the top three cards here are all really about conquering, manifesting and changing certain things within your life. Yeah. What's this Tower moment for you, though? We've got 2 Tower cards as the cards that may be hidden. The cards that may be almost even at the root of this problem. Something that you might not have connected all the dots over, that you might not be that clear over. Well, you will know that, the viewer, won't you? I'm sure. And then we've got the Star here with the 9 of Pentacles, which is just the most gorgeous energy. This is about having everything that you want, really. You know, having a really contented, happy home life filled with abundance of comfort and good things. Being able to rest easy in your life. Having the things that you want, having the things that you dreamed of. Yeah. I see here with the World and the 8 of Pentacles that this completion of a cycle for you, this kind of ending of a cycle for you, is certainly coming, but it's going to come with hard work. It's something that you're going to have to master, that you're going to have to persevere with, that you're going to have to put the work in, really. And I think if you can, you're going to come out of the other end of it feeling quite a lot more balanced, feeling quite a lot more peaceful, having more clarity, feeling that life has things for you to look forward to, that you have a future. But it's certainly a card of balance and understanding and clarity, of leaving more troublesome kind of patterns and thoughts and situations behind you. Yeah. So, there is a very big message here of direction, of changes of direction in life, of changes of behaviour, changes of your state of mind. There's success to be had here, Leo. There's comfort and stability to be had here. There's a new life to be had here, actually. You know, with this Tower moment, you know, something has been broken, yes. Something has happened. Something is collapsing. Something may be falling apart. Something may not be working properly. But the acceptance of that situation is where I think you will find your freedom, rather than hanging on to that energy, being afraid of that energy, being angry about that energy. I think that it's important to release that energy, I think, of whatever that is, whatever's going on in your life. You know, we've got the Devil and 2 Tower cards here. You know, this almost might be a little bit of a dark night of the soul moment for you, Leo, that something's happened that has really like knocked your feet out from underneath you and really forced you to look at your life, forced you to look at your situation, about what is limiting you, what is holding you back. And I think that, you know, as is the case for many of us, that what is holding you back is yourself. your own self-limiting thoughts and beliefs and attitudes about yourself. I think with some work, there's a much brighter future here for you, Leo. But I think you're going to have to put the work in. You know, you are going to have to get to grips with some of these things. Yeah. I think that's about all I've got for you here, really. I realise I've been talking for quite a long time. This reading has been going on. There's such a lot of interesting energy here. I would love to know in the comments how this reading resonates for you. As I said, these 2 Tower cards and the Devil. We've just got so much major arcana energy here, which I'm very relieved to see getting brighter and more positive and more clear as the cards go on. You know, how we start the reading to how we finish the reading is very different and much more positive, and that is important. That's important to remember. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give these cards a little shuffle. These are my soul lessons and soul purpose oracle cards. And I'm going to draw one of them, and I shall probably read from the book because it just gives you a much better understanding of these cards. Some oracle cards you can just look at and you could talk for ages about. The imagery in them is so sort of intuitive, but these ones not quite so much. So yeah, I will read from the book. So what does Leo need to know, Spirit, please? What would be helpful for Leo while they go through this process here? Shine your light. How lovely. Shine your light. It's quite similar to this card, isn't it, really, of guidance. There's certainly similar themes there, isn't there, with that? Let's see what it says in the book. Card 56. It's really nearly very much at the end of the deck, this. So, shine your light. Where and how are you seeking recognition for who you are and the talents that you possess? What have I been saying? All of this Leo energy here of the 6 of Wands and the Strength card and the Devil and the Queen of Swords. This is all about your perception of who you are, and how you get your kind of self-esteem in life, I guess, isn't it? So yeah, this is about seeking recognition for who you are and the talents you possess. Is it directly through hard work or indirectly through passivity and acting out? Your soul's purpose right now is to actively seek attention, but for the right reasons, to inspire, uplift and direct others to their higher self's greatest potential. Your soul's lesson is to open your heart fully and take all the necessary risks so that your spirit shines out far and wide. Trust the gifts and talents that the universe gave you and commit yourself to their full development. Don't hide your light under a bushel, as Jesus counselled in the Sermon on the Mount. It's appropriate to use whatever stage you command to seek attention when you then use it to further the divine light in others. Wow. That's so interesting, isn't it? Because this card is one of guidance and support. This compass here, this direction, it's almost like It's almost like they're the same thing, isn't it? There. Shine your light. Well, with the Six of Wands here and the Strength card and the Star, it's all here for you to shine your light, Leo. I wonder whether this is this new direction, because there's certainly a new direction being taken here. There's certainly new things on the horizon for you. I wonder whether it's a change in career, whether you might start to be doing a job where you're influencing other people, supporting other people, uplifting and inspiring other people. Or whether this is just something that you do very much within your own inner life and something that you need to actually value within yourself. Yeah. It's appropriate to use whatever stage you command to seek attention when you then use it to further the divine light in others. Take all the necessary risks. I think with the Tower here twice and the Devil, I think you're going to have to take some risks, aren't you, to be honest, Leo? I think you're going to have to. I think that these are really, really quite powerful and potentially quite destructive energies that I'm not quite sure how they are actually manifesting in your life at this time, but I think it is going to take courage and strength and purpose and determination to transcend these darker, heavier energies in your life. But it's all here. As I said, the journey, it just gets better and better as the cards go on. So I hope that that was helpful. The more I've talked, the more sort of muddly, the more sort of foggy it's all got in my head, because there's just such a lot of information here. I feel that I could talk for hours actually about these cards. But I hope that with what I've said, that it resonates for you, and I hope that you're able to find your own meaning in my words and in these cards. I think it's time to dig deep, Leo. It's time to shine your light. It's time to transcend the things that have been limiting you and holding you back. And I think if you're able to, you've got a much, much brighter and more fulfilling future ahead of you. So as I said, I really do hope that resonates for you, and I hope that you got something out of it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give me a thumbs up. That really does mean a lot to me, and please do subscribe to my channel. My channel can't grow if people don't subscribe. And I think I saw in the analytics the other day that something like 65% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, which was quite a shock to me, really. So I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos. But anyway, good luck with that, Leo, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.